What's happening, people? Population Nation here. I want to say big thank you to certain people recently. I was trying to get to 100 subs and I've just surpassed that. Like I say, you gotta dream big. Obviously my next step is to try and get to 300. I can get monetized and whatever that might entail. And also, if you can hear some music in the background, I'm currently playing the game on my phone, and I have to keep an eye on it, in case I get attacked. In fact, yeah, all good so far. Right, yeah, Rebel Moon Part 2, Scargiver. Now, if you haven't seen Part 1, I suggest not watching it. Do not see Part 1, because the characters in it that are Kara, the main actor, main character, the Imperial people from the Mother World come to this planet, like it's Moon, hence Rebel Moon, and demand corn and give them so many days and go away. But basically, she used to being like the special guard of this Imperial people, knows what they're capable of, and they go off to recruit other warriors because they know when they come back, they're gonna have to fight. And part 1 ends and there's a fight scene, obviously, and some people get killed. And this guy here, I think his name's Captain Noble, they think they've killed him. And then part 2 starts, they're riding back to the village to say, yeah, we killed the bad guy, and protocol dictates if the admiral of the ship gets killed, then it should go back to the mother world. So, yeah, we've done it, guys. But he doesn't die. Screen here, as you can see, he's connected to wires and pipes, and something get Emperor appears in his mind. Says that, go back and finish the job. And yeah, he's reborn, and instead of going back to the mother world, he's like, no, fuck that, we're gonna go and get this grain because our multi-world system spanning galactic empire, we really need this grain from this little village, as well as Kara, because she was like in the Imperial Guard or whatever, and she's got the name Scargiver. He now knows that she's there. In fact, she's the one who supposedly killed him in part 1. And he thinks by going back, getting the corn, killing all the villagers, and killing Scargiver, that he's going to get some big promotion. Hence the go back. Now the villagers are all celebrating, and then the ship's returning. They're going to be back here in like 5 days or whatever. So the heroes get together and decide to train the villagers to fight them when they come. And they come and they've got the mighty dreadnought and all this stuff, but the villagers basically defeat them. Kara Scargiver treks away onto the dreadnought, basically plants some bombs and destroys the ship, and now that's the end of it. Like, pretty basic, pretty formulaic. Yeah, still daft and stupid like part 1, but they've cut a lot of the slow-mo out, and there's a lot more sort of action. It is slightly quicker paced, and it's not quite as long, because part one was a slog, and the part one, when they're recruiting the heroes, you don't really find out anything about them. So like I say, you don't really need to watch it, because in part two they basically recap everything in part one. The heroes then taking turns on telling their little backstory. Um, you get the battle when job done, and it's just generic. It's very sort of predictable. Um, I heard Alan Ing from Film Threat say, you can guess the beats of it, and it is sort of like that from beginning to end. I must admit, it's more enjoyable than the first one. Still stupid, but there's a little bit more action. Some of the visuals are okay, impressive. And you were like Zack Snyder, you were love him or hate him. I think he thinks he's better than what he is, and I think he's got a few either yes men around him or a bunch of other uh, incapable people. Netflix have chucked money at this, and you can also tell that, I mean, this is part two, and he said something about making more. They wanted to turn it into a franchise. I don't know. I think it might possibly catch on. I think this part two might have done it some credit. Part one was, well, unanimously disliked, but there's a possibility for something there. If they could just get the script right, and more character, more intrigue, and a bit of not predictable in stuff. Keep people guessing a bit more, and like a bit more. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that. Whereas in this, pretty much everything was like, well, yeah, that was expected. Yeah, you knew it was going. Yeah, we knew he was going to do that. So I'm going to leave it there, but that's my advice. If you haven't seen part one, don't watch it. Go straight to part two. If you've got nothing better to do, it's not a terrible watch. Especially if you compare it to some of like Lucasfilm stuff that's come out recently that's really daft and plot holy. But like I say, it's one of them that's not you either like his style or you don't. And this is sort of, yeah, switch your brain off. I do think that if they had more competent people with a little bit more vision, uh, perhaps, if, because it's obviously there's things that could set it up for a part 3, 4 and 5 maybe. Depends how this is received. Gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna say again, thank you for the people who supported me. Yeah, I was trying to get to 100. I just got a few more than that. So thank you very much. I'm trying to improve each day. I haven't really mentioned this, but I've actually got rare disease in my pelvis hips area, losing the ability to walk. So I've actually got a lot of time to watch watch things and make videos. If I can make videos that are more fun, I will try and do that. And it's not really nice to be put on crap stuff, really. And one thing I want to do is when I originally started, I wanted to try and um, make videos of older films and stuff from the past that I think youngsters now are missing out on because you don't have live TV anymore. It's on demand and that. So I'm trying to get a list together of things. If you've got any suggestions, drop it in the comments. And yeah, thanks for listening. Thank you very much. And Population Nation out.